Pero, ¿qué pasa, mi gente? ¿Cómo estamos? Que estamos en un nuevo vídeo de The Witcher 3 y estamos con flores rotas, con las amigas del señor Jaskier. Y bueno, durante el capítulo de hoy vamos a seguir haciéndolo hasta ver a Jaskier. Y después, no he mirado, pero tenemos unas cuantas cosas por hacer. O sea que yo veo de hacer algunas secundarias por hacerlas. En plan, por terminarlas, ¿no? Por no dejarlas aquí en plan acumularse, porque los contratos de brujo también podríamos hacer alguna. Pero veo mejor terminar esta de flores rotas y después seguir con alguna secundaria, ¿no? ¿Cómo lo veis? Yo lo veo perfecto. Vamos a ver. Hostia, ya sé quién es. Ya sé quién es.
This baronet's love Lettsville.
Shouldn't interest you. Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Ya veréis quién acompaña a la Belette. Mira lo hijo puta.
Surely this is no chance encounter.
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Hombre, por supuesto.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Bueno. Vamos para allí. Es que estas misiones, tío, parece que no, pero... Joder, cómo se extienden, ¿eh? Cómo se extienden, tío. Pero qué disfrutables son, porque son tan variadas, tío, como ninguna tienes que hacer exactamente lo mismo, son tan así. Es como, joder. El negro por supuesto. Vamos, es que, antes de que digas nada, el negro.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
Esto es lo que os conté una vez.
Sired by Cahier, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Bicharraco.
Surprised it didn't salute you, General.
Esta frase que ha dicho, que llama a todos sus caballos sardinilla, es porque Geralt pierde muchos caballos. Es más, si habéis visto la serie hasta la temporada 2, que esto no es spoiler, si no habéis visto hasta la temporada 2 de The Witcher en Netflix, saltaros unos 15 segundos, ¿vale? Sardinilla muere en la temporada 2 y le dan otro caballo, y también le llama Sardinilla, ¿vale? Entonces por eso le dice que le llama a todos sus caballos Sardinilla. Vale, vamos a meter lore.
Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood retaining, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible style.
Vale, esto nos lo dice por algo.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly after all.
Patience, Richard. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Venga.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Mierda. Vale, cantarle la noche. Creo que es Nemrod, que es el negro. Es el más equilibrado de
The
todos.
black's your favorite? Let's see what a Nilfgaardian stallion's made of.
I'll not race. However, I will wager on a winner. The grey mare's my choice.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zerrikanian Bay. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Si eliges el de Zerrikania, él se coge a Nemrod, que es el negro. Pero bueno. 3, 2, 1, venga.
Faster.
Ah, no me puedes llamar sardinilla porque no es sardinilla. Pero hijo puta, mira qué rápido es, tío. Comparado con los otros. Pero bueno, al final, te coges el que te cojas. Tienes que hacer siempre lo mismo. Cuando se te quede sin estamina, les haces block en el camino y ya está. Solo tienes que ir así. Tienes que hacerle block y ya está. Haces block, haces block, haces block y empiezas a correr y ya está. Creo que con 2 sprints ya llegas. Creo. Sí. Sí, sí. Por suerte no son 2 vueltas, creo. No. Por suerte. Porque si no... Muchas gracias, hombre.
One for whom every horse is a roach. You carry yourself exquisitely in saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Muchas gracias. De carrera superior.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, lady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all.
Es aquella allí.
The young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Hombre, si es esta buena gente. Antes de nada. Aquí. 50 de vigor. ¿Y la que tiene cuánto le da? 40. Vale, entonces sí. Entonces sí. Si no, no. Hombre. ¿Os habéis dado cuenta que tengo 44 botellas de agua? Madre mía. Venga. A hablar con la señora Molly.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt!
Exacto.
The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Hostia. Puto Jaskier. Venga, sí.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Cameron by playing his lute.
Claro que sí.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
No puedo creerlo. ¿Cómo puede decir eso de Jaskier?
Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
No. Jaskier es buena gente.
You remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Y no pasó.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Puto Jaskier, tío.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Tú eres tonta, chica.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet.
Ay,
And
Dios.
change the subject.
Chica, eres tonta, ¿eh?
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request.
A ver, ¿qué quieres decirle a Jaskier?
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. So like to see him.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Correcto.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Molly, eres un poco retrasada. Ay, mira, yo voy a saltar y ya está.
Ah, Carrerras, there.
Gladly. It's a long waiting over grad.
Venga,
I'd say the same. Well,
venga, vámonos de vuelta, Tanto caballo me está nublando la vista. ¿Y por qué? ¿Por qué Sardinilla no lleva equipado? Ay, Dios. Putos bugs. Novigrado creo que será un buen escenario para un juego de Assassin's Creed, la verdad. Es típica ciudad
and here we are.
que cuadra.
Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Me lo voy a reservar, pero si hablamos con él... si hablamos con él nos dice que se quiere casar con Siri. Bueno. Vale, esto iba... Venga.
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I bet you're not needed. Anyway, now.
Vale. ¿Cómo le puedes decir? O sea... A ver.
Thanks, we ain't looking for no witcher.
Bueno, me colaré. Pero creo que hay una forma, no sé cuál es, que le puedes decir... Ay, no sé cómo es. Que le puedes decir al tío que eres como su nuevo maestro de esgrima o algo por el estilo. Bueno, ahora veréis. Que juraría que era por aquí. Si no es por aquí, es por el otro lado. Diría que es por aquí. Diría. Cállate la puta boca. Es que ahí... Uy, ¿y esto? Uy. Glifito, chaval. Glifo. Como todas las espadas, 95 y 94. Por aquí es, puede ser. Sí, 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 era por aquí. Pues yo pensaba que era por otro lado.
Interesting.
¿Y ahí qué hay? Ahí qué hay. Ahí qué hay, tengo que verlo. Oh, catacumbas, catacumbas.
Something just wonderful.
Quieto. ¿Más? ¿Más? ¿En serio? Eso es. Uy. ¿Y esto? Uy, uy. Vaya bug. Vaya bug de texturas, tío. ¿Qué hay aquí? Esto, y ya está. Extracto archigrifo. Es curioso que te dejen hacer estas cosas de encender las hogueras y tal. Que aquí tenemos que venir en algún momento. Es que me suena mucho.
Shit.
¿Qué? ¿Dónde? Shit, ¿dónde? ¿Qué parlas, tío? ¿Qué está? ¿Qué? Gerald, relájate, chico. Sí, mierda hay, ya lo sé. Ya lo sé que hay mierda. Tanto shit, 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 shit. Shut the fuck off, bitch. Ah, es verdad que... Hostia, claro, lo visteis, ¿no? Tenemos el nuevo Igni, que si mantienes pulsado... Ahora después lo probaremos. Como un nuevo... Es como lo del Irden, que cuando lo mantienes pulsado... Ahí, deslízate. Cuando lo mantienes pulsado, hace otro efecto de Irden. Ahí iremos con los bar artre. Que lo quema todo, ¿eh? ¿Quieres dar luz? Haces esto y ya tienes un poco de luz. ¿No? Parece que por ahí no se puede. Ya no me acuerdo de todas las zonas, tío. Hace ya mucho. ¿Ah? Ah, pero esto no es... No, no, no. Esto es ciudad. Vale. Quieto. Una manzana. Una manzana probablemente esté podrida, pero bueno. Vale, aquí arriba había unas escaleras, si no recuerdo mal, ¿no? ¿No había aquí unas escaleras o algo? Aquí. Y esto está cerrado. Vale. Bueno, pues esta zona ya la hemos explorado. Oye, algo es algo. Yo pensaba que me iba a encontrar por aquí diagramas o pues en plan aquí. Pensaba que iba a tener diagramas o algo por el estilo. Pero bueno. Hemos explorado y ahora lo que no sé si podré volver a escalar. Sí. Geralt, me cago en tu puta raza si te caes. Moho verde. En una bolsa. Muy bien.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
Primero saquea.
Lady my answer to you. And I advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
Que hay cosas. Vale. Venga, vamos para allí.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
Ese
What are you
mismo.
doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room. Now.
As you say, miss.
Qué gilipollas.
Won't you realise what you've gotten yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Voy a robar.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the nipples. The ambassador's eye.
Sí, sí. Pero antes tengo que robar, tío. Espérate. No, que creo que no me puedo dejar.
Follow me.
Mira cómo baja. Puto amo.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Good to start with. I must know your work.
Ah, no puedo quitarme la ropa. La mierda. Vaya hostia me ha dado, Sabe pelear, ¿Te puedo matar?
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? We just have this conversation in the garden.
Garden? Yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was ruling.
I mean, he wasn't. But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters have been fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Maricona, avisa por lo menos. Hostia, qué golpes más raros tiene, tío. Coño, no puedo hacer los contraataques, tío. Ahora. Coño, espérate que me gana.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Espérate que se me rompe ya la espada de madera, fíjate tú.
Damn it!
Vaya hostión le he metido, ¿eh?
If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
No.
Sorry, gotta say no. Schedule's packed just now.
As you wish.
Es que...
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion?
Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind.
Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yoruba.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool?
Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Básicamente le he dicho que no le iba a dar clases particulares porque es que si no se crea una misión secundaria que es una mierda. Es una puta mierda la misión. Además creo que puede acabar muerta, o sea que me da pereza. Me da pereza hasta hacerla. Venga.
Can someone please explain what this is all about? Which of you met with Dandelion?
No need to get angry, instructor. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances.
Rosa,
I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step.
you blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Quiet.
Ooh, that's a mentor. Strong and decisive. Perhaps it's time I took up swordplay.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with secret passion.
Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really.
It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what?
You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent.
Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
Sí, hombre, sí. Ahora.
Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
No.
Sorry, Rosa. Afraid I can't at the moment.
Farewell then. Oh, payment for your time.
Hombre, 50 coronas. Muchas gracias. Hay que hacerse el duro también. Pero no, paso esta tía. La misión es una mierda. Es una basura, tío. Sí, yo también robaría toda la armadura. Lo sé, Geralt, es tentador. Hija de puta, me ha dejado tieso, ¿eh? Bueno, vamos a robar. Informe diplomático, puta mierda. Libros que ya he leído. Ya está. Ahí estamos, espera. Espectacular como siempre. Un cofre. De caballo, son libros que no sé qué tipo de información pueden darte, pero bueno. Es más por lore, es por ponerte a leer. Pero me gustaría ponerme un día solo a leer libros, pero tampoco hace falta. Tampoco hay que ser tan excesivo. Oye, a ver si robo algo que no sean putos libros, por favor. Una puta jarra, tío. Bueno. Vamos con Maravela. Maravela. Toma ya. Así se sale. ¿Esta es la que tiene una escuela de niños o algo? ¿La Maravela? ¿Me suena? Bueno, vamos a ver. Truco. Vale, creo que vamos a seguir con la historia, me parece. Y el siguiente capítulo ya lo haremos con misiones secundarias. ¿Por qué me marca ir por ahí abajo? Vamos a hablar con Maravilla.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Chica con una mujer empoderada.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come back.
Go away!
A rat bit him, and he's caught a thief.
Where'd you get bit?
It hurt him much.
Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
No creo.
How do you know?
Es que si le dicen no esperaré, la tía te dice algo como cuenta una historia de no sé qué para instruir a los niños. Creo que he hecho mal. Creo que tendría que haber escogido el otro. Si no te importa, te voy a robar un momento. Unas cuantas cosillas. Esta cerveza se vende bien. Joder, estoy cogiendo el de baladas e himnos 20.000 veces, tío. Ya lo he visto como 3-4 veces. Pero es que los libros también se venden, así que... Bueno, suficiente, ya te robo.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. You peruse the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillin, I knew the fire between us had died.
Correcto.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Vale.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Pues ya está. No, al menos esta chica es directa. Y punto. ¿Aquí puede ser que haya un vendedor? No. Que esas puertas suelen ser de algunas tiendas que hay interiores. ¿Aquí hay una peluquería? Anda, coño. Anda, coño. Pero está durmiendo. Vale. pues vamos. Quita que no. Aquí tenemos que venir para una misión que no me acuerdo cuál es. ¿Hay un vendedor por aquí? ¿Hay un mercader? Ah, no, este es el de... Ese era el de los... Coño, lo diré. Ese es el de los ladrones. Ojo, ojo.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for
Ah, esto es por el pavo este que... El cura este...
Over my dead body.
Told you we wouldn't fool him. Well, you're Jew and preaching. You'll just be more of a...
Ah, no, que era una mentira.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witches?
Sí.
A man you humiliated before his
Correcto.
faith. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
Venga, venga. Mierda, no podía hacerlo. Es que es la polla. Dios. Y estos dos se quedan ahí a ver cómo me los cargo y después no me dicen nada, son la polla, tío. Vale, pues seguimos. Sí, era el sacerdote este que le dijimos. Deja de decir gilipolleces. Vale. ¿Aquí hay algo? No. Es que en el agua suele haber algunos cofres y mierdas de estas. Vale, yo voy... Ojo. ¿Y esta puerta? Ah, vale.
Leave him alone.
And who might you be? Temple guard undercover?
Well, I tried. But all in all, it's not my problem.
¡No! Pero... ¿Por qué he dicho eso? ¿Por qué he dicho eso? Mierda. Espérate, ¿desde aquí podemos cargar? Ay, pero creo que es justo antes de pelearme con estos dos. ¡Qué mierda, tío! No es lo que quería decir. Pero no lo entiendo. Yo pensaba que iba a decir, al menos lo intenté, así que voy a mataros. Vale. Pues nos volveremos a pelear otra vez. Por si... A ver, aquí otra vez, ¿no? No, más adelante. ¿Por aquí? ¿Es? No. Ah, no salto. Ya, como ya la he hecho, no salta. Ah, hostia, pues he perdido lo que tenía. Ah, no, sí que aparece. Era más adelante. Venga, sí. Venga, vamos allá. Táctica. Pones aquí. Tener los autos de frente y... Ah, causa incineración, es verdad. A ver. Que yo pensaba... Ah, pues mira, manda una cosa más. Y yo pensaba que era más atrás, no sé por qué. Vale, si seguimos el camino, nos tenemos que volver a encontrar, en principio. Que era el mercader este, salía a la izquierda, ¿no? Pero esto es porque ves el símbolo, ¿eh? Si no, uno no se para, normalmente. Bueno, yo por lo menos en otras circunstancias no me paraba. Venga, esto.
Made a mistake coming to this town.
You're making a mistake. Leave him alone.
And if we don't,
this man's not worth your efforts. His shop's drowning in debt.
you're right. Even looks like a pauper.
I beg to differ. Don't even know why I bothered the bugger. My apologies. Fare thee well.
I, gotta go brush my teeth.
Y no solo los dientes.
Go home, merchant. Try not to come around here anymore.
I will. I mean, I won't. I mean both, yes. Thank you, sir.
Nada, hombre. ¿Este dónde estaba? ¿Este dónde nos lo volvemos a encontrar? Bueno. Vamos a hacerlo de día, ¿no? He dicho de día, hijo puta. Eso es, eso me gusta más. Ay, Poppy.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? So I have to start talking any day.
Qué gilipollas es Zoltan, tío.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he'd been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this
Blonde, from Kovier. A Troberids, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That is as clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberids, like you said. Quite popular of late. Like some Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the
Joder.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
Dandelion in love. Actually, truly in love.
Oh, yes. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's going whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers Troupe. Reynard and the Fox. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Zoltan.
Geralt.
Hombre. Hombre.
Round of Gwent.
I never refuse.
Let's play.
Hombre, por supuesto. Y no sé qué carta me da, pero creo que una muy buena. Vale. Bueno. Podría ser peor. A ver. Has pasado. Has pasado de verdad. ¿Y por empate gano yo o gana él? Ah, no, perdemos los dos. Hostia. Hostia, no tengo carta. ¿Por qué he perdido técnicamente? Hostia, qué heavy. Esto no me lo esperaba. Maricón de mierda, tío. Puto Zoltan. Interesante esta partida, ¿eh? Interesante. Adiós. Vale, a partir de ahora vais a ver un poco del gameplay sin comentario, ¿vale? Porque tengo visita, así que vamos a seguir jugando pero sin comentar.
Seems I won.
A right fucking shock, given your frankly amateur deck. Here, take this card. You need it. You'd do well to fix your collection. It's downright porous. Don't need you bringing me shame. A good dandelion for that. You might skim something off your mate, Roach. He's said to have good cards, that one.
Zoltan. Saw burning fires when I arrived in Novigrad.
Yes, Felicia Corey, a sorceress that was. The crowd came for the other burned that day. And Doppler, crafty wee bugger who'd spent years masquerading as Chappelle, commander of the Temple Guard. 'Twas Caleb Menge who exposed him, executed him, and promptly took his post.
Met that Doppler years ago, just after he'd assumed Chappelle's identity and form. Wasn't all that surprised when the Church of the Eternal Fire turned tolerant of freaks, opened up a bit to magic and mages.
Ah, well, that's all changed now. Every mage who came here seeking refuge is now caught in a trap.
Novigrad doesn't seem like a safe place anymore. What's keeping you here?
I was keen on starting my own enterprise, but nothing came of it. Nevertheless, I took on some debt. Got to pay it back now. I'd like to blame it on the war or human treachery, but the truth is, I've got my own thick skull to blame. Rather not dwell on it, Geralt, if you don't mind.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
Out of body living
I'll miss a woman's touch.
Lay me down with a barrel of beer.
Come close.
The best stock. No need. Very good.
Mutant!
go with this healer? I was fucking about minding my own business when eternal fire protects us. Gives monsters the shits.
All they need is a music. Nothing works up a thirst like business.
And she replied, religion is the opium of the masses, and that she'll not beg anyone for her life. Then the flames flared up, licking the rooftops. She hadn't the time to scream.
Eternal fire? You don't mean
It's a
it.
rank.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dark and twisted story of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
sheep-dip.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Vale, ya está. Ya puedo hablar.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. I've got to pay for his wedding to pass a flora once. I made awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere. It seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair, and Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally.
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
There I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs the battles. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. The Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Vale. ¿Este tiene un contrato? Sí.
Count Kurt Dyson.
I'm here regarding the company.
Wanted to hire a witcher, didn't you?
I did, but just any backbone. One hears all manner of stories about the lunatics in the school cat. Which do you belong to?
Pues decía la del grifo o a la del lobo. Evidentemente el medallón lo dice.
School of the Wolf.
Ah, yeah. A good one. I knew a witcher at this school.
Barnabas.
Barnabas? No.
Barnabas.
Begin with a B. Never mind. To the matter at hand. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novias. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very keen to be rid of it. Now I've learned the building is said to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble. Why, even the floors move about. Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
Let's talk about my reward first.
I beg your pardon. Asking for coin already? But you've not done the job.
Need to make sure it's worth my time.
Just look at that. Arrives in Novigrad and is off his head in minutes. Very well. How much do you believe this should cost me?
Vamos a intentar cobrarle 320.
Yes, agreed.
Coño, pero este tío tiene pasta.
Fine. I'm willing to investigate. How do I get there?
An orchard adjoins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily. Cracks cover its walls. Here's the key. And good luck.
Joder. Si lo sé, le pido 350. Nivel 24 es nivel 13. 13. Vale, espera un momento. Casi que mejor. Vale, ahora ya podremos activar el siguiente nivel de los ataques. Lograr un impacto crítico, un ataque rápido, impacto crítico, y el remolino. El remolino está guapo. El remolino está guapo de ver. Vale, pues lo vamos a intentar. ¿Por qué no? Vale, primero esto. Casa encantada. Visita de nuevo la casa encantada. ¿Cómo que de nuevo? ¿Qué casa encantada? Vale, pues vamos a hacer una cosa. Vamos a hacer esto. Y después terminamos, ¿vale? Pero en el siguiente capítulo haremos solo misiones secundarias. Porque hay que hacer muchas. Aquí hay mucha mierda que hacer. De nuevo la casa encantada. ¿Cuál es? ¡Ah! Coño. Vale. Claro. La que hicimos con la soñadora. Arriba. Corinne.
Corinne, look who's come.
Live here together now? Didn't know.
Once you told me Sarah had been responsible for my nightmares, I decided to see if the devil was as scary as they paint him. I came in to find not a fiend, but our little Sarah. And I can't say why, but we took a liking to one another immediately.
Long ago, to isolate themselves from a world of beasts, humans began building cities. But since beasts prowl within stone walls as well as they do outside them, this did not allay human fears. The truth is, walls guarantee no one's safety. The place where you lock yourself in and lock all else out, that's not your home. Your home is sometimes a place you travel long and far to find.
Y ya está.
Yes.
Corín, no jugarás tú al buen, ¿no? Ni tú tampoco, Sara. O sea, ya podemos buscar el barco Askerige, tío. Ni siquiera hemos terminado aquí el Novigrado. Vale. Misiones, a ver. Coño. Este está cerca. Vale, como esto ha sido poco, vamos a hacer esta misión ahora. Y ya terminamos de verdad. O sea, terminamos de verdad porque... Ah, tú, coño. Venga.
Hear about the contract. Really got an imp problem? Or is that just an imperfection in the notice?
You ought not jest, Master Witcher. I know the creatures are only to exist in fairy tales, yet I saw one with my own eyes as it stole from my store.
All right. So what's this imp look like?
Like a mean, fat cat, but a very large one. This tall, see? And it walked upon its hind paws.
What did it swipe from you?
Once it was bread, then a fish, then apples. Might not seem like much, but added together and the business suffers. And I'm hardly alone in being pestered. It's nicked something from every stand in the square. So, will you teach it a lesson with your silver sword?
Make it worth my while and I will.
Venga. Te va a pedir 300. Te va a pedir 320 igual que al otro, aunque sea más fácil.
That much?
Vale. 300.
A bit.
285. Y de ahí no bajo.
A bit.
Venga, anda, así que bajo. 275.
A bit much, but a compromise is in sight.
250, venga. Joder, vaya mierda, tío.
Fine negotiation.
Relax.
Joder.
Thank you.
Paga una mierda. Sigue el diablillo con tus sentidos de brujo. Vale. ¿Y dónde está el diablillo, supuestamente? Esto me lo llevo. Esto me lo llevo. Debería haber por aquí. ¡Ey! Ahí.
Merchant was right. Actually does look like a giant cat.
Vale, viene por aquí. Viene por aquí. Sigue por aquí. Espérate.
Looks like the imp dropped some loot. Went this way.
Okay. Marcas. Marcas.
Drop down into the moat. Trail ends here.
Por abajo. Aquí.
Paw prints end here. Boot prints start there. Could it be the Puss in Boots? Door's wide open. Interesting. Letter? Well. Our imp's at least literate, if not outright educated.
Jane, por favor, pon fin a esta locura. Puede que esto te sorprenda, pero la gente no suele olvidarse de un gato gigante. ¿Por qué no eliges otra forma? Es un Doppler. Vale.
Doppler explains a lot and complicates matters. Need a good lead to track him down.
Hombre, es que elegir un gato gigante.
A woman's blouse, a man's shirt, a child's shoes. But only one bed. Lavender, strong scent. Enough to track him down.
Claro, el olorcillo. Hostia, este puede ser... Uy, pues este puede estar guapo, ¿eh? O no, no me acuerdo cuál es.
Rare sight. An elf and a guard of the eternal fire having a friendly chat.
Friendly? Nothing further from the truth. This racist here has demanded to search me, for no reason at all.
You's a non-human, I need no other reason. Lucky I didn't find anything on you. Now piss off to the woods, go play your flute.
That was some pretty bad acting. Really ought to explore other career options. Petty theft, maybe.
You dare insult an officer on duty? Let me give you some advice, mutant.
Look who's talking. I know you're a Doppler and a kleptomaniac.
Merchants put out a contract on me.
Always the same old shit.
Hey, wait.
All souls praise the eternal fire.
Ah, solo... Ah, es verdad, claro. Ahora lo sigo hasta aquí. Vale. A ver, te he pillado, quiero decir. Que no me cuesta mucho. No vas corriendo a una velocidad gigante.
Really want to see an angry witcher. Do you?
Sí, era esta.
Damn, I look old.
Qué mayor me siento. Qué hijo puta. Ah, es verdad. Que los Dopplers
might be able to look like a witcher. Won't make you fight like one.
Donning your skin's enough to know what kind of man you are, what you feel.
You learn something, but not everything. I spare any monsters that aren't dangerous. Thing is, you attacked me, unprovoked, so that doesn't apply to you.
Exacto. Te quiero muerto. Me gustan los Dopplers, pero... Mira, te voy a enseñar lo que es el Eternal Fire. Hijo puta. ¡Qué cabrón! Trofeo de doble. Le arranca la cabeza, tío. ¿En serio? ¿En serio le arranca la cabeza? Hostia puta. Qué heavy, tío. Vale, vamos con el... Con el pavo este de vuelta. Es que la otra vez lo pillé aquí, en esta zona, y luchamos aquí. Y era más estrecho y me costaba más, pero... Súper fácil. El puto Doppler, tío. Por cierto, ¿qué me da la cabeza de Doppler? Ah, ¿no te la ponen? Ah, pensaba que sí te la ponían como... Bueno, no sé. Toma ya.
Greetings.
Problem solved. That imp of yours turned out to be a Doppler. Kept shape-shifting until I took its head.
Doppler? Seems we've no means to rid ourselves of this scourge. We burn one, another appears. Accursed pests. Perhaps now they'll give the mark a wide berth at the least. I thank you, Master Witcher, in my own name and the guild's.
and the girls. Vale, pues si os parece bien, como este señor ya lo conocemos, vamos a jugar una de Went y terminamos capítulo, que ya se nos está alargando la cosa bastante. Demasiado, verás, para renderizar esto. ¿Ah? Digo que suena de lado. Qué bien. Hijo puta. Ah, que quieres ir a ganar. ¿Sí? Pues mira, no te voy a dejar. No te voy a dejar. Porque voy a hacer esto. Hijo puta. Y esto. A ver si me toca otro espía. Se la lío parda, tío. No. Se conoce que no. Ah, pero sí que me toca otro, claro. Claro que me toca otro. Ish, ya hubiese sido mucha suerte me tocase otro. Vale, creo que aquí es lo mejor. Jodida la cosa, ¿eh? Vale. Pues ya estaría. No me la he puesto fácil, ¿eh? No me la he puesto fácil esta vez. Vale, 20 coronas, ¿sí? ¿Qué más? Resto de piel. Vale. Vale, pues como en el siguiente vamos a hacer... Como en el siguiente vamos a hacer secundarias. Bueno, antes que puños de furia. La estatuilla del noble, rolete con nieve. ¿Esto qué es? Una perla negra. Ah, no, la perla negra es para después. Ahora con el supervisor. ¿Supervisor de qué? Pero esto es que tengo que ir a un... Vale, lo dejamos cerca de esa misión. Y en el siguiente capítulo nos dedicaremos a hacer misiones secundarias y ya está. Aquí había un... Eso es. Vale. Pues lo dejamos aquí, antes de esta misión. Y nada, en el siguiente capítulo nos dedicaremos a hacer este tipo de misiones, a hacer misiones secundarias, ya que nos viene bien. Por cierto, he dejado a Geralt flotando. ¿Puede haber un sitio donde...? Aquí. Esto, tierra firme. ¿Vale? Con esta mirada penetrante. Pues eso, en el siguiente capítulo nos dedicaremos a hacer misiones secundarias. Perdón por haber estado parte del gameplay en silencio, pero bueno, cuando tienen visitas, pues tampoco quiero que se meta aquí sonido y charlas externas. Tema de no insonorizar bien una habitación. Por cierto, manda un logro aquí, así, por la puta cara. The Doppler Effect. Resolve the Doppler Problem in Novigrad. Ah, mira, fíjate. Pues eso. Espero que os haya gustado el vídeo, que hayáis disfrutado sobre todo de la canción de Priscila, que es una puta maravilla. Yo la tengo en Spotify puesta en una lista de canción de The Witcher y es una maravilla escucharla. Así que nada, nos veremos en el siguiente capítulo haciendo eso, misiones secundarias, y espero que os haya gustado el vídeo, que hayáis disfrutado y, como siempre digo, suscribiros si no estáis suscritos y a disfrutar. Chao.